Alright, this was a request video, and you'll notice I'm wearing a different outfit than usual. I would also like to mention that this Russian, I believe this is called a Sunray Bunny outfit, is probably the shittiest uniform I've ever worn in my life. I've worn it once, and there's holes all over the damn thing, so if you're okay with the disposable $60 jacket, or coverall, then by all means go ahead. But I'm not impressed. Anyway, today we're looking at the UHC Dual Power. This is the Black Ops Ignite edition. This is a AKS-74U. This is not a UN edition because it does not have the optical rail on the left side, although I will get to that in a bit. We might be able to throw one on. Probably the first things I can mention about this gun is that I have a almost complete in-box version, and I'll show you through that. I don't believe this is to scale. I think it's like maybe a 2/3, maybe 3/4 inch. I'm not entirely sure, but everything about this gun, it's not quite to scale. The entire gun is made of plastic except for a few metal bits. High cap magazine, two position notch sights with a non-adjustable front. Orange tip right here. This is a pump action. It's a hybrid. This is a pump action with a metal fake bolt carrier. This is what you use to pump the gun or cock it back, and then it comes included with a 7.2 volt NIM battery. I believe it's 700 milliamp. I'll get to that in a little bit. This is a bit of a kind of a hard gun to find a battery for, but I can show you how to do it. Fully functional fire selector. Has the folding stock, which is made of plastic, and again, metal sling point. So there are a few variants of this gun, like the Pulse DP80. Actually, I think that's the only one, other than the Black Ops Ignite edition and then the UHC original version. And there are two variants of this gun. There's the high cycle gearbox. I believe that's UM255, and then there's the, I think it's lightweight gearbox, light gearbox model. That one shoots at a much lower RPS. I believe it's only 3/4, and that's a lot, 3/4 fire rate, and then much lower energy output. So the black one is the higher end UM255. And I believe the other one's called UM215. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever seen the UM215 rebadged under any company before, for obvious reasons. I mean, that's just 215 FPS with a .20. What? That's just not that good. Am I missing anything general about the gun? These are discontinued. These have been discontinued for just under a decade. So good luck finding one. I have a copy myself. I wish I would have got the clear version from Crosman, but this is just as well, right? And, oh, by the way, the UM215 can be identified by the fake wood furniture. The higher end one is all black. Or it's clear from Crosman, the DP80. So, let me bring you closer to this gun and tell you all about it. I'm really excited. This is a really good unit. Alright, so this is called the Cottonmouth, by the way, the Black Ops Cottonmouth. Here's the box. Maximum velocity at 330 FPS. That's with a .12. Although it does hold up to that, just barely short. Here's the contents that it would have came with. Charger, and then there's the red battery, 7.2 NIM, 780 RPM at full auto, and again it's select fire. Then there's the pullback bolt and the high capacity 510 round magazine. Now the UM15 is advertised, and even the DP80 is advertised at 45 rounds as a low cap, but these absolutely hold a lot more. Although maybe that's 45 rounds without winding it back up. These are wind-up magazines. Okay. I really do love the Bear River. This is a subsidiary of Bear River. I do like their boxes a lot more than the Cybergun boxes. These are a lot more honest. They don't include a lot of bullshit like saying there's an anodized steel spring. If you know, you know. That's not possible. But that's really all there is to the box. I believe the UPC code on here is unfortunately covered. And that's it. Let me show you the contents of the box. That's more interesting, right? I believe I have a near complete assembly of this box. Magazine, gun, and then there are a few other goodies included here. You get a very detailed and thoughtful manual. Quite a few pages long, actually. You get a warning. It's just safety, and then there's a battery warning about charging it. Charge the battery 6 hours before initial use. Do not overcharge. Right. And then there's actually a catalog for other Black Ops airsoft guns and some of their RC vehicles, their targets, BBs, their air guns, stuff like that. Really cool, although not as detailed as the Cybergun manual. Oh, look. What is that called? The Sidewinder. That's the UM215 right there. Wow. I didn't know they rebadged that. So that's a manual, or catalog. Really cool. And then comes with their .12 gram 100 Black Ops BBs. These are white, strangely from UHC. I've never seen white BBs other than in these before. Ignite in Taiwan. Oh wow, that's really odd. Anyway, moving outward. Okay. Well, anyway, you've seen the eggshell carton box. Fortunately, it's thick plastic, so it's not gonna fall apart on you. Here's a barrel blocker, and then that covers everything from the box, except for the charger. Whole gun's made of ABS plastic, and I think I covered most everything in the gun here. Regular AKS-74U and sights, in that there's two different apertures, and then there is the notch rear sight, seen there, and then you have your blade down the front, again not adjustable. And the UM15 by the UM215 by the way, it runs on I believe 6 AA alkaline batteries. I don't think you can use the rechargeable ones, but anyway, they go in here, and then this one has. See, it swings all the way open. Again, this is all plastic gearbox. Here's the male JST SM2 pin connector, and then it also does have, it retains a battery tray from its share version. But anyway, the battery goes in on top of the tray, much like a traditional Marui style AK. And let me show you the hop-up adjustment tab. It's just a bit unusual. Anyway, here's, zoom out for you guys. Here's the bolt action. Absolutely not full travel. And then, so let me tell you, this is a actually kind of an easy gun to pump. Not hard. Not hard at all. Kind of like me. Okay, adjustment tab is located. It's kind of hard to see, but it's just to the left there. It's a ridged. Let me bring you guys a bit closer. Again, very difficult to see. It's just right behind the inner barrel there. And as you can imagine, it's very difficult to maneuver. But fortunately, and then there are instructions for adjusting the hop up on the side here. Here they are. So less hop up forward, more hop up backward. But there is fortunately an easier way to adjust it. In the other side of the gearbox, or body, there is a screw connected to a gold hex nut. And then you can just push that left and right, and it does the same purpose as the fuck off difficult switch on the right. Great. Excellent. The hop-up is effective from what I can test, especially for the power rating. Again, 300 FPS with a .12, And then, actually, the claimed FPS on the DP80 and this one, it's just around 275, just a bit lower, but again, that's their true FPS rating with 0.20. Very good for what is essentially a boys style gun. Excellent. So magazine, now it's just a wind up high cap again, 512 rounds, entirely plastic, and then there is this switch here will allow the BBs, it releases the follower, and the BBs fly up. Trapdoor in the front here. Good luck finding these. I believe Airsoft Shop CZ carried these at one point, and that's the only place you can find them. They are long since out of stock. So hold on to the magazines. You might be able to sell them for a high price. And again, these are not to scale. So I think all I have left to show you guys is just how it sounds when it shoots, the fire rate with the included battery, and talk about the estimated range. Again, I do not have the facilities for a range test. By the way, the sights are not wind adjustable. They have the 2-position vertical adjustment, but again, it's just 2 positions. There's no front sight elevations, so you're kind of fucked on that. You better learn the pattern of the gun, see if it's canted off or sprays off to the left or right. That's terribly unfortunate, but if you, and really all the side rail is going to need is just some super glue, and then that'll hold to the ABS plastic well enough, and then you'll be able to throw optics on there. Those are available for very cheap, especially from C-Mart or D-Boys. Look around, find one you like, and then you'll have basically what is essentially a fully functional and adjustable electric gun. That'll increase the functionality a hell of a lot, having that adjustable optic. Okay. Oh, by the way, the barrel is not threaded. It's just a plastic booster flash hider, which is terribly unfortunate. The gun is 2 halves. There's no, you can't break this thing down like an Inakatsu clone, C-Mart or D-Boys, JG, whatever. And that's unfortunate, but again, contributes to the low cost. So, let's go ahead and I think I'll wrap this up just by shooting it. Okay. Alright, so before I wrap this video with the firing, I'd like to make a note on the battery. The battery's a bit of a struggle. So, 700 milliamp, 7.2 volt NIM battery, right? Stick type, just like a regular AK. But this one uses a female JST-SM 2-pin connector. All the chargers I've seen are male, or sorry, they're female on the charging leads. So this won't connect up to most chargers. And on top of that, you have to, even if you can craft your own leads appropriate for this battery, you have to find a charger that is compatible with it. And I'm sorry, I'm not sure what exact voltage you need for it to be working with this battery. You don't want to go too high, obviously, but you don't want to go too low. And then 700 milliamp, C10th rating of that, I believe would be 70 milliamps, but you're not going to fucking find that, right? So just try to go as low as you can. This is a low milliamp battery. I'm sure there are some out there that charge at like 100 milliamps, but again, you have to be mindful of the voltage. And that's, let me show you how I crafted a charger for this gun. I have my components here. All you have to be able to do, this is an easy thing, don't worry, just cut the leads off one at a time, the wires one at a time, don't cut them both at the same time. And then on eBay you can find, let me show you this thing here. You can find bare lead JST-SM connectors in both male and female, usually within the same pack. So all you'd have to do is take the male connector, cut the leads off the charger, cut the leads off here, and then just wrap the wires. You're good to go after finding a suitable charger for it. Alright? Or if you're using a higher end charger, let me show you, I have a solution for that too. You can buy these I'm not sure. I think these are 4mm, possibly 5. I think they're 4. They're the lower number, but you can buy these off eBay too. All you have to do is strip the wires off on the charger, stick them into here. Or, sorry, you would have to combine this. Okay, these are what hook up to the battery, and then these are what would hook up to the charger. These are banana plugs. And all you have to do is just cut the leads off from these, and that, not these leads. You want to take the bare wires, and then these are easy to do for anybody. All you have to do is push them all the way in, make sure they're pushed all the way in, and then screw down that bolt, and then that locks the wire in place, pressed up against the gold contact, and then you can charge it. So definitely not the easiest battery. Okay, now I can move on to shooting the damn thing. Okay, battery goes in after you connect the plugs. It's just going to go in right like that. Or is it right like that? How do I... Oh, it doesn't go in. It just sits on top of the tray. Get the wires mushed in there like so, and then you can push down the bolt cover, and then you're ready to go after you load the magazine. Again, winding high cap. And then rip my Swiss Arms chronograph. It died. It just shows 984 now, no matter how I try to get it. This is an X-Cortec. I believe this is a X3200, and we'll be looking at the FPS with a .20, and then we'll be looking at the RPM too. I'd like to mention that the battery on here has not been charged, although it does appear to be functioning. So let me just demo the sound for you real quick here. Okay. Like I said, battery appears to be fine. Pretty cool firing sound, right? I like that a lot. Anyway, moving on to chronograph. Start off with the... Sorry, my camera's a bit loose. RPM. Is there a setting for RPS here? No. Okay, RPM. Okay, 229. And then, does it show the RPS? No. Okay, let me try this on single shot. I think I might have scooped it up a little bit. Okay. Again, these are .20s. Well, I guess I was wrong. It was shooting 300 earlier with a .12. I can't believe it dropped that far. Again, my battery isn't charged. Your gun may shoot better. And you know what? Hang on a sec. I've got an idea. I think that I was testing with pump action earlier. I just started the battery, so the pump action may yield a higher FPS rating, essentially performing like a bolt action sniper rifle. Okay, let me pump it. Again, very easy bolt to pull. God, I hope it doesn't. Oh, you know what? I think I got the hop up turned all the way on. So previously that was with the hop up all the way on. Let's see if the pump action brings us any higher FPS. Okay, so it does, 242. Now let me turn the hop all the way off and test the pump action again. Oh wait, that is with the hop all the way off. Okay. Let me test with the hop all the way on, see if that changes the FPS for us. Okay. Ah, ooh, yikes. Not good. Let me try that one more time. That may have been just a fluke. Why is this gun performing so much worse? 192, so it is a bit inconsistent. That's not good. Okay. Let me see if I can figure out a way to test the RPS. Real quick here. Again, not a fully charged battery. Depending on the condition and age of your unit. By the way, this is a 2014 model. I thought it was earlier than that, but I was wrong. Let's see the RPS. That's semi. So, I'd like to say this. Your gun's probably going to perform a lot better than mine. Okay. 14 RPS, so round that up. Very good. And again, this is a UM255. It's their best performer for the AKS-74U. And, well, I think we've covered everything about this gun so far. It has a good fire rate for being an LPEG. Good build materials, although it seriously lacks in upgradability. But if you're stuck on a budget and you want a fairly decent, although very rare, I'm not sure how relevant this is to people these days, but good performer for the price. Okay. That was my review on the Cottonmouth UHC Black Ops Ignite Bear River Cottonmouth AKS-74U. And I like it. I give, relative to other LPEGs, I'd give this gun an 8 out of 10. And you know what? I just remembered something. I think this is a clone of the Tokyo Marui dual power. Tokyo Marui did the dual power guns too. I'm pretty sure this is a clone of the Tokyo Marui. So maybe you can find the original ones out there somewhere. I'm sure those were a lot more popular and in stock, although maybe not. No idea what this retailed for, but hopefully it was under $100. And considering 2014 money, that might have been a bit steep. But again, these were big box items. I seriously doubt these were very popular online. Especially considering the CMO28, if I recall correctly, was available for like $75 fucking with free shipping on ebike.com. No, that would have been $5 too short of the free shipping, the free ground shipping. So you would have had, oh, woohoo, you would have had to throw another $5 item in your cart. Fuck off. Alright, well, that's it. See you guys next time. Alright, so I hope JD22, the requester of this video, found it helpful. Although he appears to have lost the link for the eBay auction. So I'm not sure if he'll really find this useful anymore, but maybe he will. Hopefully at least he found it entertaining to watch. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys again next time.